car. Everything's in the car. Everything that we didn't need, we brought in. And everything that we didn't think they would need, we left in the car. Let's go.
Got no limit, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm limitless. I ain't got no limit, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm limitless.
We are putting together the jersey reveal video for the Perth Bears. Come from behind the scenes look.
Watch me work, yeah, I'm limitless. I ain't got no limit, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm limitless. I ain't got no limit.
So this project has three elements. The intro, projection we're calling it. So it's where we're projecting the old jerseys onto the body, and then the reveal. They're a brand new team, so all eyes are on this reveal. It's a pretty big deal, very nerve-wracking. There's been lots of planning and lots of meetings, all sorts of stuff that's been going into this. So let's go and let's hope we don't stuff it up.
This shoot has been in the planning stage for weeks. We have done recce shoots to map out exactly how it's going to work. However, on the day, there is still problem solving that goes into the shoot. The projection is the part we have spent the most time on, as it's the unknown for us to make it look great, impactful, and not corny in any way. This is Ramiro. He's one of our very talented photographers at Soko, but he is super buff and like a rugby player. So we got him to jump in as our talent.
No, it's not.
No, not today. Like I'm entering heaven.
However, we still had challenges.
What we're doing is we're trying to raise the height so that it's more even with him. Because what was happening is, if it missed him here, it would spill up really high. So we're trying to keep it equidistant as much as possible.
So we did a beta test in here one day, but so many other variables that you got to change as we go, so just figuring it out.
Are they?
If Rami just puts his right shoulder down slightly, there you go.
That's pretty clean. Stop staunching us, Rami.
This took hours, trying to position the projector so it filled up his torso and covered his shoulders enough to make it look real enough.
Like, there's a certain level of just authenticity. Like, it's not perfect.
Yeah.
It is being done practical.
Sorry, take me to dinner first.
But after all that work, it finally paid off.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's perfect.
Nice one.
Awesome. Hello. Looking for a satchel? Has anybody seen a satchel? I reckon not this one. No, it'll be in the other room.
We've been changing it.
Yeah.
I'm right in thinking here he's in shadow. If he steps into here, he's lit.
That would be nice.
That's ideally what we want to do.
Now we're going to need some cardboard because we're going to flag literally like half it off.
Teaser. And then the
What you thinking? You're looking at me like you're thinking.
I'm just ready to be impressed. I'm trying to think about how it's going to spill in the direction of it, and I'm like, if this works to Isolator's face, I'll be like, hell yeah.
So we're just creating like a barn door, but just directing. So the grid's obviously one direction, but then we don't want it all to go on his face. So.
And I guess if we need to do it like a tracked mask and we down the exposure on the face in post, we can actually do that
Correct, right?
as well. What you need to do is create a little counter, and anytime somebody says do it in post and you're behind the scenes, a little ding ding ding.
That would actually be pretty funny because I reckon it would have been said at least 50 times today already.
We can probably fix that in post as well. Get rid of the post day.
Just fix it in close.
Oh, yeah.
Exposure on the face in post.
We can.
So we could probably fudge that up to make it a little bit darker, right?
Yeah.
In post, dare I say?
Definitely.
That's easy, man.
But saying that, if we go. Maybe not up.
Travis.
I know.
We were trying to play around with the softbox to see if that would work, but ultimately just resorted back to the barn doors because we knew that would work.
Be easier if the light source is a bit further away.
Power of 1,000 suns.
Be smaller.
Step
We've probably got.
Yeah, it's a little more flexible.
So that
It's nicer. Maybe not the softbox. It's far too soft.
Let's put a mark on where.
More directional light.
Sorry, come into the light. I mean,
There we go.
you just had a couple of curls that were a little bit
We
wild.
have similar hair, you know.
Just at the back. At the back is Remy.
it's not a white shirt.
So basically, Rami,
Okay.
right there, right here is your starting position.
That's-
You basically just go 1, 2. That's all it is. It's just a really strong, just step out. Yeah. Yeah. Would you want me to actually get the shorts in because we can punch?
That's what we were saying. But just be mindful of what's on the left there from a landscape point of view.
I'm not too concerned about that. That'll be easily cropped out.
In post.
In post.
Ding.
That is
I
man.
don't think it's actually.
All right, Rami. Whenever you're ready.
I ain't got no limit, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm limitless. They can stop me now, yeah, that's right.
Tim was on his phone, but I reckon that's fine.
Sorry. Yes.
That's wicked.
That's the happy place. Like, doesn't look like you're stepping too far.
Yeah.
It was looking like too much effort. That doesn't.
Happy? You're happy?
Yep.
Happy? Everyone happy? Happy?
Look out, here come the Bears. This fella's elusive, watch him go. They're a race for the ball, this will be a try. What a try!